baseball being an independent sport, there's a comparatively less risk in baseball. The contracts of other sports like the NFL can get without prior notice, but this never takes place in MLB. The top 10 players have earned a combined total of $357 million this season, the highest in MLB history, which contrasts with last year's $152 million. So in this video, we're going to discuss the top 10 highest paid baseball players. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor is a Puerto Rico-born, currently playing for the MLB team, the New York Mets. The Cleveland Indians drafted him in the first round, the 8th pick of the 2011 MLB June Amateur Draft. In his last season with the Cleveland Indians, he collected around $6.5 million. In 2021, Francisco signed a 10-year, worth $341 million contract with the Mets, including a $21 million signing bonus. In the Mets organization, he earns a base salary of around $32 million. Lindor is estimated to have a net worth of $4 million. Lindor had an up-and-down debut season with the Mets, but he remained an excellent defender at shortstop and provided a glimmer of hope for the future by blasting 17 homers and recording an .833 OPS in his final 82 games. Number 9. Trevor Bauer. Trevor Andrew Bauer is an American professional baseball pitcher for the MLB team Los Angeles Dodgers. Bauer signed a contract of 3 years worth $102 million with the Dodgers, including a $10 million signing bonus. He earns a base salary of $32 million, and with some add-ons, his total salary may be around $35.33 million. Due to an off-field incident, Bauer has been suspended for the entire 21-22 season. Trevor has a net worth of $35 million. Trevor Bauer is currently under MLB investigation for assault allegations, though he isn't facing criminal charges. If Bauer is suspended by Major League Baseball, he will forfeit the prorated portion of his salary as long as he is sidelined. Number 8. Manny Machado. Despite previously having a history with the Baltimore Orioles, Machado is currently playing as a shortstop or third base for the San Diego Padres, with whom he signed the most expensive contract of all North American sports at the time in a 10-year deal. The two-time winner of the Gold Glove Award now takes the 10th spot on the list of the MLB's highest-paid players with annual earnings of $32 million. Despite being associated before playing for the Baltimore Orioles, Machado is now shortstop or third base for the San Diego Padres, who he signed the most expensive contract in any North American sports at the time, a 10-year contract. Number 7. Justin Verlander. Pitcher Justin Verlander, a member of the Houston Astros and leader of the AL on 5 occasions, has broken several records throughout his career, including being the pitcher of all time to throw 3 career no-hitters. For his efforts on the field, he is paid a total of $33 million. Justin Verlander is one of the best pitchers in baseball, and that hasn't slowed down since he joined the Houston Astros. His salary was a little lower than some of the big-named guys, $28 million in the 2019 season, but he makes more endorsement money than those not named Trout or Harper. He has a deal with Under Armour, Rawlings, Breitling, and others, and also has a bigger social profile due to his marriage to supermodel Kate Upton. Verlander was able to rake in $28 million in salary and $1 million in endorsements in this past year. Number 6. Steven Strasberg. Strasberg is collecting $10 million in deferred salary this year as part of his previous contract with the Nationals. His current 7-year, $245 million includes $80 million in deferred money payable starting in 2027. Steven Strasberg makes top dollar despite not being a top-notch pitcher anymore. However, being a World Series MVP, he's clearly earned that kind of contract with the Washington Nationals. Now, the question is whether he'll be able to keep up that pace. Strasberg is expected to miss a chunk of the 2022 season, and the Nationals won't be too good. That could prompt the team to try and get rid of his contract, although it seems unlikely at this point in his career. Number 5. Anthony Rendon. Total earnings, $36.3 million. Salary, $36 million. Endorsements, $250,000. Partners, Topps, Marucci. Like Trout, Rendon missed more than 100 games in 2022, triggering a 6th straight losing record for the Halos. His contract jumps to $38 million next year and each season through 2026. The Angels had over $70 million on the injured list for most of last season. Anthony Rendon was supposed to help the team revamp their lineup, but spent more time on the shelf than on the field. Now he's finally back at full strength, ready to go. Rendon is a versatile player who can fill in multiple gaps in the infield, be a leadoff hitter, hit for average, power, and contribute to multiple aspects. But still, he's slightly overpaid until he proves otherwise. Number 4. Carlos Correa, shortstop for the Twins. The shortstop entered free agency after extension talks with the Astros collapsed last season, and with Scott Boras as his agent, he looked for the biggest contract ever for that position, more than Francisco Lindor's $341 million and Corey Seager's $325 million. The 27-year-old did not find a long-term contract with those values, so he decided to sign with the Twins for 3 years and a $35 million annual average salary, which opts out after each season. He is once again playing great baseball, so who knows if he'll go into the market again and find an even better contract soon. Number 3. Mike Trout, outfielder, Angels. The Los Angeles Angels outfielder Mike Trout hasn't appeared in the MLB playoffs since 2014, his only postseason experience. While the franchise's baseball moves always provide reasoning for him to leave, the 3-time AL MVP and one of the best players in MLB history couldn't pass on a historic contract. Signed to a 12-year deal worth $425 million, signed one of the biggest contracts in sports history. Every single dollar of the $426.5 million is guaranteed, and the deal doesn't expire until 2031. Not bad for a player selected with a 25th pick in the 2009 MLB Draft. Trout adds another notch on this belt this MLB season as the sport's highest-paid player for the first time with a salary of $33.25 million. Add in an estimated $2.5 million from endorsements, and Trout will earn nearly $36 million this year. Trout's $14 million bump in salary this season is the result of the 6-year, $144 million contract he signed in March of 2014. The deal has 2 more seasons after this one at $33.25 million before the center fielder potentially becomes a free agent in 2024 at the age of 29. Number 2. Garrett Cole, starting pitcher, Yankees. The New York Yankees needed an ace starting pitcher, and in 2020, they paid for one in Garrett Cole. The pitcher, who had been with the Pirates and Astros, is a 5-time All-Star and Cy Young candidate who deserves the 9-year, $324 million contract the team from the Bronx gave him. If he keeps playing like he has so far, and the Yankees get to the World Series once again, both team and player will be happy with their partnership. Number 1. Max Scherzer. New York Mets owner Steve Cohen wanted to make a splash in free agency, and he did. By signing Mark Scherzer to a 3-year deal worth $130 million, Scherzer became the highest-paid player in MLB history. He is also the first player with an average annual contract value of $40+ million. A 3-time Cy Young Award winner, the 37-year-old's contract includes a full no-trade clause and includes a player opt-out after 2023. He'll receive a $100,000 bonus each year he is named to the All-Star game. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.